The hard truth is that more than 85% of people will spend their whole lives working 9 to 5, only to retire broke at 65. Now, you might say, hey, at least I'm not alone. But come on, is that really any consolation? Not in my opinion. But what if I told you that there's a way out? What if I told you that you can actually escape the rat race? In fact, the secret is hiding in plain sight, and today we're going to uncover it. But first, welcome to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. So many people read the title of this video and think we talk about some mystical, unbelievable hack to make millions overnight. But the reality is far more simple and effective than you think. In fact, you've probably already heard this advice before, but you've never really put it into practice. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly why. So here's the deal. In 2012, an author named MJ DeMarco published a book called The Millionaire Fastlane. And let me tell you something, it was like a breath of fresh air. See, MJ wasn't one of those self-help gurus spouting generic advice.
Oh, sir.
He dropped some truth bombs that shook the entire personal finance industry. In the book, he breaks down 3 different paths to building wealth: the sidewalk, the slow lane, and the fast lane. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds pretty straightforward. Just pick a lane and I'm off to the races. But trust me, it's a lot more insightful than that. First, let's talk about the sidewalk. These are the folks who live for the moment, spending everything they earn. They're always chasing the next high, whether it's partying, shopping, or traveling. They think YOLO, right? Well, yeah, maybe, but at what cost? As MJ says, they exchange their future selves' happiness for present pleasure. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? I mean, who wants to work hard and delay gratification? Not these guys. But you know what happens next? They wake up one day, usually around 40 or 50, to realize that they have nothing to show for their lives except a pile of regrets. Their health is shot, their relationships are strained, and their bank account is looking pretty grim. So yeah, it might be fun in the moment, but trust me, it's not worth it in the long run. Next, we have the slow lane, and this is where most of us fall into. It's the classic path. Go to school, get good grades, get into a good university, graduate, find a stable job, work your way up the corporate ladder, and then retire comfortably. Sounds great, right? Well, maybe, but what if I told you it's just a mirage? Yeah, you've heard me right. A mirage. You see, this path is all about playing it safe, and when you play it safe, you also play it slow. And in the game of life, where time is the ultimate currency, playing slow is like playing on slow motion. By the time you reach your retirement, which is typically around 65 years old, your earning potential would have been significantly impacted by inflation, taxes, and market fluctuations. And even with the best financial planning, you'd be starting from behind. It's like trying to win a race while running on a treadmill. Sure, you're moving, but you're not getting anywhere. And according to MJ, the average Joe who follows the slow lane ends up with a nest egg of around $120,000. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you're thinking of retiring at 65, you're going to need more than just a treadmill. You're going to need a rocket ship, and that's where the fast lane comes in. The fast lane is where the magic happens, where the rules of the game change, and it all starts with understanding that time is not your most valuable asset. Money is. That's right. Money is the ultimate currency. And when it comes to making moves, having money on your side is like having a cheat code to success. But hold on, I know what you're thinking. You're probably picturing those Wall Street traders making shady deals and manipulating markets. But that's only a small part of the story. Here's the thing. Being on the fast lane isn't about getting rich quick. It's about making smart investments that work for you. You see, when you're on the fast lane, you're not just saving money, you're investing it. You're taking that money and putting it to work, making more money. You're building assets that bring in cash flow, whether it's rental properties, stocks, or even starting a business. The possibilities are endless. It's like having your money out there hustling for you while you sleep, making moves and bringing in the dough. And the best part is, you can do this without breaking the law or exploiting others. Yeah, you heard me right. This is about playing the game by the rules and coming out on top. For instance, you could look into real estate, a classic way to build wealth. Buying a property and renting it out can be a great way to generate income and appreciate your assets. Or maybe stocks are more your thing. You could invest in companies that align with your values and benefit from their growth. But if you're feeling extra adventurous, you could even start your own business. This way, you're not just investing money, you're investing time and effort into creating something new. How much can you expect to make on the fast lane? Well, according to MJ, the sky's the limit. Some people make $200,000 a year, while others aim for a cool $1 million. It's all about setting goals and working hard to achieve them. Guess what? It's not too late to make the switch. Doesn't matter if you're 20 or 60, you can still shift into the fast lane. The choice is yours. Now, here's the thing. According to MJ DeMarco, 99% of people will never build a fortune because they're comfortable with the status quo. They like the safety and predictability of the slow lane. But if you want to break the mold, if you want to be in the top 1%, you've got to be willing to step out of your comfort zone and embrace the unknown. Here's the kicker. You don't have to sacrifice your morals or compromise your values to make it happen. You can stay true to yourself while you climb the ladder to success. Yeah, I know it might sound scary, but think about it this way. You have nothing to lose. Your current situation isn't working anyway, so why not shake things up and see what happens? Who knows? You might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Now, here's a reality check. Life is unpredictable, and no matter how well you plan things, there are always going to be obstacles, but that shouldn't hold you back. You have to be willing to take risks, to push through the tough times, because the rewards are worth it. So are you ready to take the leap? Are you ready to leave the crowd behind and forge your own path to success? And here's the thing. It's not going to be easy, but it's definitely worth it. So don't be afraid to fail. Failure is just another excuse to learn and grow. You've got this. And remember, the choice is yours. You can either settle for the same old, or you can go after what you really want. So don't waste your time playing it safe. Let's step into the fast lane and start living life on your own terms. Who knows? Might just end up making more money and finding success faster than you ever imagined possible. You see, in today's world, knowledge is power. And with access to endless information at our fingertips, the opportunities for growth and success are more abundant than ever before. But here's the catch. You have to be willing to learn and adapt. You can't afford to be complacent or stuck in your ways. Otherwise, you'll fall behind and miss out on the countless opportunities that await you. The key to success is to stay curious, to keep learning and growing, and to never stop exploring the vast potential that lies within you. So don't settle for mediocrity. Embrace the power of knowledge and strive to become the best version of yourself. Because remember, the only person who can hold you back is yourself. Break free from the chains of self-doubt and embrace the limitless possibilities that await you. It's time to unleash your true potential and make your dreams a reality. Are you ready to take the first step towards greatness?